booties, it's your girl AyChristene, and today we're checking out Fear by Ice Cream Sandwich. We all have things we're afraid of, and we're going to see what he's afraid of. And in the links down below, you can check out where you can be a patron to get the uncut reaction to all the shows that we check out and all the anime and all of the movies and all of those things. So definitely check that out. And yeah, let's get started.
Helps you stay alive. But I feel like in today's age, feels much more like a burden than a function of survival.
Right.
Anxiety.
Anxiety.
A scary place sometimes, like when you actually see a bear, but I just don't see bears that much. And I think fear
That
is just
much.
a little
I
more
don't see him at all.
is helpful in most parts of my life.
You
The
see
first
him
thing I
like
think of when
you
I
saw
think
him
of fear
twerking in the
is
back.
flying. Fun fact about me, I used to not be afraid of flying at all. And actually, I thought
really?
it was a lot of fun. I remember
Really?
my favorite seat was the window seat because
The
I got to
opposite
see
for
a view
me.
of the world that used to only belong to birds. But now, unfortunately, flying is so much more of a hassle than it used to be. One of the more recent times I was flying, the pilot came over the intercom and said, "Hello, passengers. We are coming close to our destination. And we are going down."
Oh, whoa.
And as we are going down to our destination, I ask everyone to fasten their seatbelts and return their seats to their upright position for landing.
What do you mean?
Can we work on our phrasing?
Right.
Or provide context?
And
I
we're
respect
going
pilots
down?
and all they do for society, but please say anything else than
We're going down. Yeah.
We're inside of a giant metal tube in the sky.
Right.
I thought for a moment that I was actually gonna die.
Oh my
I can't totally
goodness.
describe the feeling of doom that I felt in that moment.
Oh
but
no,
I can kinda make a
I know
facial
exactly.
expression
It
that
feels like
represents
your
it.
heart. It's like
like
your
that.
heart disappears
But on
and
the
it like
inside, I used to
rises
think
up.
It would be cool to have flight as a superpower, but with fear of flying, it would just be terrible.
Right, and you can't give. Oh,
Just walk. If you're afraid
right.
of flying, it's definitely not the only thing you're afraid of.
No.
One time when I was a kid, my family went to Willis Tower. And if you've never been,
No,
at
I've
the
never
top
been.
of Willis Tower, there are these glass boxes that poke out of the building that you can actually walk into
Oh,
and
goodness.
look down at the city if you so please.
Okay.
I thought it'd be really
I
cool
would do
to see
that.
everything with no obstructed view. But the closer I got to the glass boxes, the more my brain cranked up my fear.
Right.
There's never been a mechanical failure. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, but what if it's not fine?
That's anxiety,
What if it breaks
yeah.
for the first time when you stand on
right.
it? There's always a first time for
That's the
everything,
thing.
but it's
Okay.
maintained regularly
I
and
stay saying that when people are like, oh, plane crash. What do they say? You're more likely to go to an accident driving than you are with a plane. More likely doesn't mean not ever gonna happen. There's a difference. There's a difference. I will say I am a lot better with my fear of flying now than I used to be. I used to be absolutely terrified. But what I have found that has helped me as someone who suffers from severe anxiety, severe depression, PTSD, this ain't about me. I got a lot of stuff that I got going on. But with like surviving all of that, what helps me is having like my go-tos, having my neck pillow, having my like certain pants and a certain like shirt or overshirt or sweater or something like that. Making sure I have pockets. There's certain things that I have to have. I have to have pockets so I can easily take my stuff out. I need to have my Crocs when I'm in the airport so I can easily take my feet out during the time that I'm getting, we're going through security, we're unloading things, all that stuff. So that is when having those things helps me feel better. Having my like go-tos make me feel a lot better. And I mean, it's more in depth than just blah, 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 blah. But we're here for the video. Nonetheless, I understand what it's like to be afraid to fly.
look at all the other people doing it. They're okay. Yeah, but what if when you get on, a bug flies into a bird's mouth and it chokes, which causes it to hit a plane, which makes the plane crash, and the plane hits a screw on the glass
Oh my
box,
gosh.
but the plane actually recovers and flies away, so everybody's happy about that.
Oh, wow,
But the screw spins until it comes out and unravels the whole glass box, and you fall?
My thing would
Oh,
be
yeah, that's a good point.
the
So when it was my turn
the
to
plane
go
would
into
fly
glass
into the
box,
building.
I
That's where I would go.
decided to not. The building is well maintained and has never had a mechanical failure, and I could have had a cool experience.
Right.
But I was just too freaked out.
I get
However,
you.
Even if fear is sometimes annoying, I stand by my wariness of mechanical failures. Things happen. If
Okay,
there really
so
are
mechanical
infinite realities
failures.
inside of infinite universes, then I mean somewhere out there, there's an Andy that met a terrible fate.
Oh, that's true. Yikes.
Sucks for that guy. I don't know. I think
Wow.
it would just be nice to be up in a high place and enjoy the view.
Oh,
But my
it's-
brain's
so he
being
has a-
code red all the time.
Yeah,
Again,
he's got a
I
fear
prove
of
my point.
heights.
Fear is annoying. Fire can be useful for a lot of things, like roasting marshmallows,
Yeah.
pyrotechnics, and whenever you want lines to hop through a ring
Oh,
of fire.
dear. Oh,
So,
my gosh.
despite all of these joys that fire brings us, I'm also afraid of fire, but only big fire.
Oh.
I'm not like screaming at candles and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Beechwood lavender. It's specifically scary when it's out of control. I've seen videos of people driving through or even next to forest fires, which awakens a deep and primal fear. I'm not even in the situation. I can't imagine the courage firefighters must have to fight forest fires. There's a lot of F's in that sentence.
There was.
Did you know the size of a loose fire doubles every 60 seconds?
Oh, what?
You gonna put that out?
Yeah. I was trying to show an example.
60 seconds.
I
Oh
can't
my.
remember where I heard that fact, but it's very scary.
Is it true though?
It can feed you. It can protect you.
Keep you
If you're not
warm.
careful with it, fire can totally and completely destroy everything.
Everything.
Ever known or loved.
Right. Very true. Very
I
true.
said past the marshmallows? Oh, yeah, sorry.
Hilarious.
Darkness. It's the idea of the unknown. Anything could be right out in front of your face and you wouldn't know.
Oh, so he's like afraid of darkness.
One time, long ago, I went out to see a movie with friends at a nearby
That's a beautiful movie.
theater. When the movie finished up and everybody left, my plan was just to walk home. Eventually, I get to my neighborhood and I see a dark figure in the distance. And there's no light. I start to get a little nervous because I don't know what or who that is.
I'm not going
At
home.
this point, my
Going
mind
back
is
to the
starting
theater.
sound the alarms again. A murderer,
Gonna call somebody.
a bear, an eldritch creature of
Not
the
the
night,
if a bear is
whatever it
twerking. Okay, I'd keep walking. No, I wouldn't
As the shape
keep
gets
walking.
closer, it starts to look more and more humanoid.
Okay.
Then I see it's a person, and
Right.
they're running.
What?
And I think it's pretty fast.
What?
And I think it's running directly at me.
Okay.
I am in danger. There is no reason anyone should be running at night.
No.
At anyone.
No.
I am not fighting nor flighting. I'm
Wow.
just standing there.
Oh,
baked
he
in fear.
froze.
They get closer.
Oh, no.
And closer.
Oh, no.
And once
Oh,
they were
no.
Close enough. Hello. Hey.
Oh, it's a jogger?
I figured
A
out
night
that they were
jogger?
not running at me at all.
A
They were
night
just on a
jogger?
nighttime jog. The funny thing about
In the
darkness
darkness?
is it messes with your sight. When your brain doesn't get all
In
the
your-
information it needs, it'll
Hold
just
on.
do you the favor of filling in the gaps itself.
But-
so my
but-
brain just assumed it was
but
getting
the
attacked.
jogger-
It was just an hallucination stemming from my fear.
No, but the jogger, why are you jogging at night where there's no
That is the thing that
lights?
freaks me out about darkness. It's unknown.
Why are you jogging
That
at night where there's no
scares
lights?
me. Anyway, those are my top fears. Thanks for watching.
I don't blame him, okay? Because what you doing jogging at night with no lights? That we need an answer, folks. We need an answer. I completely understand you being afraid of things like that. I feel like your fears were reasonable. With the fire thing, I can get anxiety from the idea of being in a house fire. I wouldn't say that I'm afraid of fires, though. You know, like I wouldn't say that I'm afraid of fires, but the thought of driving through a fire or walking through a house on fire or the house being, that gives me anxiety. That gives me anxiety. I'm not afraid of fires, though. You know, if a fire's just out, I can just look at it and it's cool. You know, I'm cool. We're all cool. Everything's cool. We're good. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are some of your fears? He shared some of his. The fear of flying, 100% understand. The act of not going into that box, I can get it. And having your brain make these wild, what are they called? Paranoia. It's paranoia. And it's wild. That's anxiety. And I also know what that's like because I still do it. I do it. I have gotten better at talking myself out of the crazy paranoia, but oh girl, it was bad. Oh girl, it was bad. When I tell you it was bad, it was bad. But Oz is a little more healed now. Okay. Yes, I is. Anyways, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Links down below to become a patron to check out the Steven Universe uncut episodes that I've been reacting to. Been loving Steven Universe. Yeah, I love you guys as always. And until next time, buddies. Toodles.